During the Cold War, there was a theory that one agent at the right place, at the right time, with the right skills, could be more effective than an army. That agent was the Winter Soldier. That agent was me. Avengers, move out!
What's up, everybody? So we got Bucky, the Winter Soldier, back from the ice, or whatever you want to call it, but he's an Avenger in this game, in Marvel's Avengers, and I would rate the character a maybe like an 8 out of 10. He's a little bit wonky. The best way I can describe him is he's a Call of Duty character brought into the Marvel Avengers game, and he exceeds in precision and takedowns, kind of like Spider-Man. But his growth rate in the precision setting is pretty good. So this will probably be a little bit longer video just because I also want to go into the other stuff that has been released. So we have 12 characters in total, and so far my two faves are Iron Man and Thor. They're the highest, and third would be Spider-Man, fourth would be Widow, fifth would be Mighty Thor, Hulk, Panther, and the rest are kind of like fizzy characters. But these two are also useful, and I like how they're at the bottom here. Obviously, these were some new additions, but the three of them excel in precision and proficiency. So just as an example, Widow, in this case, I haven't used her as much, but I focus precision with her. You can see she's got 413 precision with only 156 power, where Iron Man's my max character, and he's at 481. So if you do the math, 413 to 481, that's probably only a 1 gear piece difference between these two. But if you look at him, he's at 278, so he's at half of that, and he's at 151 power, which is probably a 4 gear piece difference. So if you look at the growth rate, he's excelling in that already. And proficiency, 125, he's got 111. And I don't have proficiency in Iron Man's build, but I do have it in the the skill tree. I like it. I like the character so far. So let's break down the skills first, and I'll do the gear first. So I couldn't find amazing gear right away. I didn't want to spend too much time trying to grind this character because I'm not sure of the future of the game, which is another thing I want to quickly talk about. I'm not sure what's going to happen. This is update 2.7. Supposedly there's been talks about 3.0. What's going to come after that or on that update, I don't know. But I didn't want to grind too much, but I did find really good upside to the best way to build this character is to focus on the range aspect. There's a lot of good melee combos with him, but to use this character the best is focus on proficiency and precision after that. And you know what? The pin particle works possibly the best with this character because he could literally just melt any character, and the pin particle effect just instantly turns enemies into little tiny dudes. So here we go. This is what I got so far. It's not, I'd say 100%, but this at least can give you an idea of what to hunt for if you're looking for someone with precision, proficiency, and that can attack from far and has a more secondary focused support. So resolve, proficiency, resilience. Proficiency in this because you're going to be attacking so fast that your critical chance will skyrocket. So knife attacks, you want particle damage. If you find a piece like this, try to get increased critical attack chance, mid-air melee attacks. I know it's not something that you would do often. You're not going to be jumping around and punching, but it at least gives you a chance if you're fighting an enemy that's flying. Because here's another thing, this character does not have a double jump, which is kind of wonky. But chance and melee critical attack grants invulnerability. I see 14, and something with at least 14 is like, yeah, that's basically a guarantee. So here's the main point, or the main gear piece you want to find. Without this, you can't get the same results at all. Literally. So the way he has his cartridges is the second ability in all of these things. So pin particle bullets, which is the middle thing there. Range attacks with bullets deal particle damage. That's any bullet. He has a grenade launcher. It's kind of wonky and slow, but you can speed it up. But this is probably the best thing you can do. And I noticed if you keep a certain element in here, you can actually get a better chance to get this gear piece, and I left it exactly like that so you can see how often I would keep getting particles. So in the 60s, high 60s, 72s, and 90s, I kept getting almost the same pin particle stuff. Gamma is interesting, but then again, you gotta use a grenade launcher. I don't like the grenade launcher, but it has good stats, so I just kept that there to see a future build. Defense-wise, whatever gives you proficiency and precision. The bonuses for this don't really matter, but I did notice that he has a focused gear piece ability, which is Rampant Breaker. Increased damage while overcharge, which can happen quite often if you build it this way. Another precision and might. You're not going to be punching with this character. It's, I didn't find it fun, but there's just so many combos and so many other characters that have more unique fighting style than them, that I was like, I want another character that can just sit back and shoot. So this gives you an extra airstrike, which is the R1 button, the assault. And the mega bonus of this is increased stun, critical chance, and all normal damage of intrinsic attacks. And then I kept the particle thing here, which is, it's alright. But this one's pretty good. If you can find this one, I think this is from one of the, wherever you first get exotic gear. And then a triple might, or you can do proficiency and triple precision, and then get the Nordstone, or you could actually get the Tactagon and increase your chance of using the particle, or you can just go straight with particle, increase the amount of particle damage dealt with any attack by 30%, and increases the duration of that. So for these skills, these are the stats that so far you will have with this character. Out of the three, I'd say the support somehow just feels to recharge faster. This character's focused on maintaining or gaining intrinsic. So you got the first one, the third one, number 2 here, 2 here, got 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 1.